Welcome students, our today's topic is power series. In previous section we discussed series with constant terms, series of the form summation k starting from 1 to infinity ak, which is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 up to so on. Now in this section we discuss series with variable terms, series of the form summation k starting from 1 to infinity ck x power k, which is equal to c naught plus c1x plus c2x square up to so on. So such series with variable terms are called power series. Power series in X is defined as if C1, C2 and C3 are constants and X is variable, then series of the form summation k starting from 0 to infinity ck x power k equal to c naught plus c1x plus c2x square up to so on is called a power series in X. Some examples are summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k, which is equal to 1 plus x square plus x cube up to so on. Similarly, summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k upon k factorial, which is equal to 1 plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x cube upon 3 factorial up to so on. So these are examples of power series. The next one is a radius and interval of convergence. To discuss a radius and interval of convergence for power series, we discuss a theorem. For any power series in X, exactly one of the following series is true. One of the following condition is true. This is not a series but condition. One of the following statements are true. The first one is the series converges only for x equal to 0. The first one is a series can converge for only one point, which is x equal to 0. If a series is convergent for x equal to 0, then series diverges for all other points greater than 0. Here x is greater than 0 and less than 0, and this region x is less than 0. Here interval of convergence reduces to single point, as there is only one point, so interval of convergence is a single point, and the radius of convergence is also r equal to 0. Here, as there is only one point, so radius is equal to 0. The second possibility is the series converges absolutely and hence converges for all real values of x. A series can converge for all real values. Here we see that this is our real line r, so series may converge for whole real line r including 0. In this case, interval of convergence is infinite. So in this case our interval of convergence is minus infinity to plus infinity, which is infinite. Also a radius of convergence, as radius is always positive, so radius of convergence r is equal to positive infinity. Now third possibility is the series converges absolutely and hence converges for all x in some finite open interval minus r to plus r, and diverges if x less than minus r, x greater than r. X less than minus r, x greater than r is the region which is outside this interval, open interval. At either of the point x equal to r and x equal to minus r, these are open, as this is open interval and minus r plus r are not included. So in this case series converges for minus r plus r open interval and diverges for x greater than 0, x less than x greater than r, and x minus than x less than minus r. And for x equal to r and x equal to minus r, the series may absolutely converge, conditionally converge, or diverge depending on particular series. Now this case can be defined by using this real line R, here minus R to plus R. So in this case our series converges in this region, open interval minus R to plus R, and diverges for x greater than R. This is the region in which x is greater than R, and also diverges for x less than minus R. So this is a region in which x is less than minus R. So at point x equal to minus R and plus R, as these 2 points, at these points, and there is an open circle which shows that in this region minus R to plus R, point R and minus R are not included. So at point R and minus R, series may converge, diverge, or conditionally converge. And this open interval, including open interval minus R to plus R, series is convergent and divergent for x greater than R and x less than minus R. In this case, interval of convergence is minus R to plus R, as here interval of convergence is minus R to plus R, and radius of convergence is R. Here length of this interval is plus R, so radius of convergence is R. So above theorem can be expressed as, there are 3 possibilities. The first possibility is a series can converge for x equal to 0, and second one is a series may converge for all real numbers, x belongs to R, for all real numbers x belongs to R. And the third condition is a series can converge for open interval minus R to plus R. Find radius and interval of convergence for power series summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k upon k plus 1. So given power series is summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k upon k plus 1. Here ak is equal to, general term ak is equal to x power k upon k plus 1. Now we use a ratio test for absolute convergence, which is a limit k approaches to infinity ak plus 1 upon ak mod is equal to limit k approaches to infinity ak plus 1, here ak plus 1 is equal to x power k plus 1 upon k plus 1. Here ak is equal to x power k upon k plus 1. So ak plus 1 is equal to x power k plus 1 upon k plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to k plus 2. So this is equal to x power k plus 1 upon k plus 2 upon k plus 1 x power k plus 1 x power k upon k plus 1 whole mod. This can be written as limit k approaches to infinity x power k plus 1 can be written as x into x power k upon k plus 2, and this can be written as k plus 1 upon x power k whole mod. X power k is cancel out here, and we can write it as limit k approaches to infinity x into k plus 1 upon k plus 2 whole mod. In next step, it can be written as limit k approaches to infinity x mod into k plus 1 k plus 2 mod, and this is equal to limit k approaches to infinity. Now we write it as there is variation on k, and here is mod of x, and limit k approaches to infinity k plus 1 upon k plus 2 whole mod. This is equal to x mod. Now we apply limit. Before applying limit, it can be written as limit k approaches to infinity. When we take k common from numerator and denominator, so it becomes 1 plus 1 upon k upon 1 plus 2 upon k whole mod, which is equal to x mod, and after applying limit it becomes 1 plus 0 1 plus 0, so mod of 1 which is equal to 1, and this ratio is equal to under the root x. This is the value of limit k approaches to infinity a k plus 1 upon a k whole mod. Now by ratio test, series converges for x mod less than 1, diverges when x mod is greater than 1, and for x mod equal to 1, for x mod equal to 1 there is no conclusion. So x mod less than 1 means minus 1, this means minus 1 less than x less than 1, which is open interval minus 1 to plus 1, and x mod greater than 1 means r minus 1 to plus 1. Now as for x mod equal to 1 there is no conclusion. Now x mod equal to 1 means x is equal to plus minus 1. Now we test series for x equal to 1 and x equal to minus 1. Given series is summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k upon k plus 1. Now for k equal to 1, for x equal to 1, it becomes summation k starting from 0 to infinity x equal to 1 1 power k, which is 1 upon k plus 1. Now this is clearly a harmonic series, as this series behaves like we can remove constant from denominator, like series summation k starting from 0 to infinity 1 upon k, and as this series is a divergent series, so given series diverges at x equal to 1. So series diverges at x equal to 1. Now for x equal to minus 1, given series becomes summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k minus 1 power k upon k plus 1. As this is alternating series and alternating harmonic series which behaves like behaves like, by using comparison test, it can be written as summation k starting from 0 to infinity. This behaves like minus 1 power k upon k, which is alternating harmonic series, which is alternating harmonic series. Now we know that alternating harmonic series is a divergent series. If we take mod of this series, so mod of this series is equal to harmonic series summation k starting from 0 to infinity 1 upon k. So when we take mod, so it becomes 1 upon k. So it is not absolutely convergent, but this series is convergent, as this is harmonic series, alternating harmonic series. By alternating series test, it can be checked as conditional convergence. So this series is alternating harmonic series, and alternating harmonic series is which is conditionally convergent, which is conditionally convergent. Now our given series summation k starting from 0 to infinity x power k upon k plus 1 power series converges for interval minus 1 to 1, for and diverges for r minus 1 to 1, and at x equal to minus 1 and plus 1 we have just checked it, as this series is also divergent, not convergent. So we can say that the radius of convergence is as length of this interval is 2 unit. So radius is half of the length. So radius of convergence is equal to 1, r equal to 1, and interval of convergence is minus 1 plus 1, as in this interval our series converges.